The American Express Gold Card has been at the top of my favorites list for many, many years since I first got this card about 4 or 5 years back. Since then, I've learned a ton about this card, including some secret little benefits that I wanted to share with you in this video to give you extra value beyond just your point earning and your welcome bonus offer. If you're someone like me who looks at these annual fees and you're like, nah, it's a little too hard, it's a little too high, I'm gonna make it so worth it because we're gonna cover everything you can do in this video to make sure that you get every single penny back with your card. Starting out with number one, dining credits. Okay, a lot of people tend to sleep on this just because they forget to use it. But let me tell you, these dining credits add up, especially if you end up owning this card for multiple years. This is because you get up to $120 for these credits, which is broken up to $10 statement credits every single month. And this includes being able to use it in restaurants like the Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Shake Shack, or even Grubhub. Now, like most of y'all, I will say, I do not go to most of these places, and I surely do not get Shake Shack or Cheesecake Factory every single month, but there are ways around this to continue maximizing your benefit. So two ways. Grubhub will oftentimes charge you an additional fee, and if you don't even have your food delivered, it's just a waste of money because you end up paying more to get that benefit. But what you can do is utilize the Grubhub pickup feature. So wherever you're going, Chipotle, whatever it is, do Grubhub, set it for pickup, pay the same amount of price, redeem your $10 credit that way. Another way is, say you live next to a Cheesecake Factory or by a Shake Shack. Every single month, you can walk into the store or the restaurant and pick up a gift card for that same amount. This is because you're still going to these restaurants in order to spend some money, and then pretty much at the end of maybe every 5 or 6 months, you're gonna have $50, $60 worth of gift cards saved up. It's gonna be a little funny when you pull out 5 to 6, $10 gift cards, but this is one of the ways that you can make sure that you fully utilize this benefit. Now, I will say too, with all these things I'm gonna mention, I never said it was gonna be easy, but it's gonna be all about how you can work smarter in order to make sure that every penny is maximized. In this recession, we gotta do what we gotta do out here. We don't know how crazy things are gonna get. Who knows? Maybe those $10 gift cards will even come in clutch one day in the future. Now, to activate this feature, it's really easy. All you have to do is go into your American Express account, make sure you enroll for the benefit, and then just use your gold card whenever you make those purchases, and then automatically it will apply as a statement credit at the end of the month. Now, I've done the whole little gift card thing and the Grubhub pickup thing for many, many years. Your miles may vary. Sometimes they may make an update to the policy depending on how many people actually end up using it. Now, those are my two favorite ways in order to maximize that benefit. But if you want to keep it even more simple than that, like you want to do no work at all, you can use the $10 statement credit on either a Grubhub Plus or Seamless membership, which also conveniently comes out to $9.99 a month. Now, depending on where you live here in the US, some Grubhub Plus users can also get a $10 food credit back on their order. So all this credit card stuff, it actually cycles back. Why did I talk like that? It can also cycle back. Because when I'm like making YouTube videos, I get a little cartoony. Y'all can tell me, Brian, start speaking like how you would speak in public, and don't give me that. Now, the next benefit that you also get with this card is a $120 Uber credit. So this here also comes in the form of $10 Uber cash credit at the start of every calendar month that can be used on Uber Eats orders as well as Uber rides. For me, it's so easy to do this because I use Uber to deliver my food at least every single week, especially when I'm too lazy to cook. And for this, all you got to do is just go into the Uber app, click on your account, add a new payment method. And it is like a little bit of a minor dopamine spike when I go in there and it's like, oh, minus $10 for my Amex Gold card. If you also have the Amex Platinum card, you're going to be getting even more than that. But for me personally, I think it's a very straightforward credit to use. And just like we mentioned with the first one, there are little workarounds, okay? Similar to the Grubhub Plus membership, there is an Uber One membership that is also at the cost of $9.99. So, if you're ever traveling, you ever need to take an Uber, this can definitely save you on some processing fees, and you can also get your money back in that way too. If you didn't know, Uber One's benefit allows you to save 5% on every Uber ride and every Uber Eats orders. And on top of that, you're also getting $0 Uber Eats delivery fees. If you live in the city like New York or LA or, somewhere in DC, and you don't own a car and you're using Uber a lot anyways, I feel like you can still continue to maximize this benefit. Now, the next benefit we're going to talk about here is the American Express Hotel Collection. So this here is what I consider to be like a watered down version of the Amex Fine Hotel and Resorts program, which pretty much you get access to when you have any one of the platinum cards. Either way, American Express's Hotel Collection program, it's not terrible by any means. I would still say it's a step above something like Expedia or Hotels.com. The main difference with this and those services is that you get extra additional perks and benefits. As an example, this includes includes benefits where if you're booking 2 nights or longer, you're gonna get a $100 experience credit that you can spend on dining, spa, and resort activities, as well as a room upgrade if it's available. Now, if you want to increase the chances of getting a room upgrade, I posted this recently on my Instagram where I took a trip to Las Vegas with my girlfriend and I did the old credit card $20 sandwich trick. We mentioned this trick here on YouTube like 5 years ago. I did it again and it works particularly well in Vegas, where Vegas is considered to be more of like a tip first, get service later type place. It worked really well. I originally had a room, I think it was still gonna be like a couple $100s a night. I don't remember the exact price because that one was comped, but then she upgraded the original comped room to one of their salon suites in the Wynn. Y'all can look that up online, and that room was fantastic. It was $2,000 a night, and from just a $20 little investment, and from y'all watching this video, I'm gonna share the alpha with you. I pretty much was able to, on the minimum, double the amount of value that I stayed. And this here, the salon suite within their tower collection at the Wynn, because they fully renovated it just a few years ago, was one of the best hotels that I've ever stayed in. You know it's a nice hotel too when they literally come into your room 3 times throughout the day to make sure that you have all the amenities and your bed is continuously made. I never experienced anything like that. I thought that was just a waste of money for the hotel staff to be doing, but it was fantastic and I can't even complain. Now, the easiest way to access this benefit is to just log into American Express, find the hotel collections tab, or just go on Google and type in Amex Hotel Collection. Now, if you're wondering whether or not this benefit is actually worth of any type of value, I would say it is if you don't have any one of the premium cards like Platinum, Capital One Venture X, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This is because whenever I book a stay, I love getting additional benefits and I love having the possibility of getting that room upgrade. By scrolling through Reddit, it seems like though there are mixed reviews on the platform and its cost, where one data point says that they saved 20% on booking with the hotel collection, whereas another person said it was $240 more expensive than any other platform. Now, that being said, and with most things within the points and miles game, just make sure that you check the rates yourself because your miles will always vary. Now, by the way, if you are looking to get the best welcome bonus offer on this card, and for some reason you don't have this card yet, or you know a friend who's looking to sign up for it, first of all, one way to get easy amount of points I'll talk about in this video is for you to refer them, because you're gonna get points and they're gonna get points. But if you are watching this video, you don't have a referral offer, be sure to check out the links down below in the description because it supports this channel and allows me to support my team as well to continue making these high quality videos for you. Now, if the offer that you guys get from my links don't give you the best offer, don't use it, okay? Find the better offer, it's okay. I don't need to eat, I want y'all to eat out here. I've ate enough the last few years. So, you know, links for that are down below in the description. But like always, I appreciate it so much whenever you guys use it. The next benefit we're gonna cover is the American Express Experiences tab. This is something a lot of people don't utilize because, you know, it takes a little bit of work. You got to open up the app, you got to go on the website, and then you got to find the Amex Experience section. But that's all it is. It's like 3 clicks. Pretty much with this benefit here, you get exclusive experiences, front of the line ticket sales, and even pre-orders on some exclusive events. As an example right now, Equinox is putting on exclusive workout events in New York, LA, and Miami for cardholders. So if you already live in those cities, it's going to work well. Or if you're a huge fan of the Wimbledon and even a few months where you couldn't get access to this, you can get firsthand exclusive tickets. Or as an example, Coachella, maybe you love Raven, that's your thing, and you want to get early access tickets and you want to have access to, you know, some special little benefits. American Express is here to help. Even as an example, F1 racing is going to have a huge event where they're driving through Las Vegas for the next 9 years. And if you want to have a chance of getting tickets like that, it might be hard finding it online, but a lot of people forget to use their card's benefit and see if it offers one there. Now, it's really hard to quantify the value of the benefits that I mentioned, but even looking at the state of the event ticketing industry right now, these pre-orders and exclusive tickets can save you a lot of time and a bunch of headache. For this benefit, it's simple. I recommend checking it out every couple of weeks so you don't miss out on any exclusive offers. Or, you know, if you don't want to do the work, check out the link down below in the description. Join our Facebook group. You'll also get added to our exclusive email newsletter. And from there, if I see any offers, I'll hit y'all up about it. On the topic of exclusive experiences, I know one thing that a lot of people continue to sleep on is the Resy exclusive experience benefit. So you get full access to this if you create a Resy account and then you just add your gold card to your account as a payment method. From here, you'll be able to access the Amex Gold exclusive events as they come up. And if you're someone who wants to take out their significant other on a special little date, maybe like a little multi-city dim sum experience, they literally have that as a choice. Now, I would say this is really for the ballers because, you got to be traveling and you really got to love food, but I think this is just one of those special ways that you can continue to use a benefit that a lot of people don't really know they have. Now, Resy's been around since 2014 and it's primarily what people use in order to book reservations. So if I'm on Yelp and I'm not doing it through Yelp, most often it'll pull up like a Resy link and you get your spot on the table for 6 p.m. on a Friday. And if you're wondering why American Express is working so closely with Resy, and that's because Resy got acquired by Amex just a few years back. It didn't even take me that much work to see an American Express Gold Card pop-up dinner in New York. And if I, set this to my city, there's a lot of cool stuff. You can check out new openings. There's also the hit list as well, just some cool places to eat. And look, guys, I recently heard a thing. It's like if you ever get married, one of the best things that you can do every Friday, make sure the grandma and grandpas can be taking care of your kids if you have kids, and you go out on a special little date. And I feel like these apps just make it so easy for you to do that. And maybe, I don't know, it could be a far of a stretch, but Resy could save your marriage. Well, just, yeah, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? All right, the next benefit is one of my personal favorites that can get you hundreds of dollars of value every single year. And this is just by logging into your Amex account, and you'll be seeing a tab at the top that says offers. And when you click on that, you'll be seeing a list of exclusive offers for your card that can earn you higher point earning rates or even statement credits on purchases. Now, a couple past examples of some of these offers, because they're not always useless. There are some where they, allow you to get a discount on Ray-Bans. I've used that a bunch, or even like a $60 statement credit after spending $300 at any Hyatt hotel. On top of that, you get one where you get 25% back on FedEx purchases. The way this works is easy. You just enroll in it. It doesn't cost you anything to enroll in it. And if you happen to spend at any one of those places, you're going to be getting a little bit of money back. Now, number 7, referring your friends. In case you didn't know, just by being an Amex Gold Card holder, you can get a bonus just by referring your other friends as well. We talked a little bit about this earlier. Let's dive deeper. So let's say one of your friends is, looking for the Gold Card. One of the best ways that you can earn even more points is by referring them, where you and your friend both get a bit of a bonus. To access this link, all you have to do is go on your Amex dashboard. You can do this on your phone, and it's going to show you a box where it says refer your friend. Click on that. It's going to show you the welcome bonus on what you get and what they get. And at the current moment of when I film this video, you can get 30,000 points while your friend or family member gets 90,000 points. I shouldn't even be mentioning this because this is more higher than the links in the description sometimes, not all the time. But guys, that's why I'm value first here. I want to make sure that you guys are able to maximize every point possible. Just know that with this program here, you are limited though in earning 100,000 points from referrals in a calendar year, which equates to about $1,000. So 3 people max 100,000 points. So an easy way to do this too, if you have Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Pinterest, whatever it is, TikTok, literally just make like a story or a post, like, hey, I traveled here. It was one of the best trips I took. I got all these points, or, I just earned 4x back on this, or I used my Resy reservations benefit from my Amex Gold Card. If you're interested, I have a link down below where you can, click it or, swipe up or whatever it is, whatever platform you're on, and you can find that. You can get 3 people maybe a lot easier than you once thought. That being said, make sure whoever you refer, okay, they're not someone who's going to rack up a bunch of credit card debt and you're going to be opening the gateway for them ruining their life. As long as people that you refer are people that have responsible credit card usage, you'll be good. They're going to be able to benefit from this card. You're going to be able to collect a little bit of a referral bonus. It's a win-win-win. For benefit number 8, which is actually one of my all-time favorite ones, is purchase protection. So I mentioned this story a few times before on my channel, but I have lost a pair of my AirPods and I did buy it on one of my American Express cards, and their purchase protection was so good where they went ahead and pretty much comped my entire replacement pair of AirPods back. Actually, that full video, like that story time, is on YouTube if you want to find it. It's one of my older videos during the pandemic. Now, to give you more details about this benefit itself, the way it works is that anytime you purchase an item with the American Express Gold Card, you're covered up to $10,000 in value from damage, theft, and loss. This is why anytime I, try to buy like a new computer or like something expensive, if I'm buying like a new Apple Watch, whatever it is, I would rather buy it on my Amex card rather than any other issuer, just because of how good they are with their customer service. In their last 4 to 5 years, they've never let me down. And I believe the reason this benefit here is really one of the best ones is that that because a majority of purchase protection doesn't even cover losses, where American Express does, where I lost a pair of my AirPods and they went ahead and replaced it. To follow up on this, please also, by the way, guys, I don't know if I need to say it, but don't make fraudulent claims. I know there's gonna be at least one or two of y'all that are thinking like, oh, okay, there's gonna be a way for me to play this system. Please don't do that, okay? Let's just try to be good people out here. If you do lose something, you actually have lost it or it's stolen, in order for you to move forward with this, you can call Amex with a number on the back of your card or fill out a claim online. You also need to make sure you have a receipt to get the item's value covered. So this is why I never do printed receipts, because I know I'll lose it. I always try to have the receipt, especially when I buy something expensive, emailed to me so I could just search it up online. Now, each claim can get you up to $10,000 in coverage, and then you're also gonna have a yearly total limit of $50,000 of value covered. Unless you really be misplacing things out here, you should not be maximizing this benefit, but it's just good to know that you have. Last but not least, number 9, retention offers. People will oftentimes try to cancel the card, and in order for a lot of these companies to retain their members, they'll give you something called a retention offer. If you let them know, hey, my name is Billy Bob Joe, I'm thinking of canceling this card because the annual fee is high, I'm not using the benefit. Most of the time, they're gonna give you an offer that allows you to keep the card by incentivizing you to hold the card a bit longer through getting additional points. Now, on the off chance they don't get a welcome bonus offer, you can do something called hookup, which is hang up, call again. So just let them know, you know what, sorry, I think I'm just gonna keep the card, hang up, try it again. That's one way where you can also try to get another retention offer, but please don't try this 20, 30, 50 times, guys. Just don't do that, okay? If it's not popping up usually for the second or third time, you're probably not gonna get an offer because this is just done through an algorithm on the computer, depending on how your own credit profile looks. If a retention offer also doesn't pop up for you today, you could try again in a month or two to see if it pops up then. A lot of people also think a retention offer is something that they'll give constantly. That is not the case. Usually it's a one-time thing. So get the retention offer, make sure it's the best one that you can get. I've heard of some insane offers where people are getting even their entire annual fee waived or even more statement credits added onto their account. All right, so ladies and gents, those here are gonna be the 9 secret benefits and strategies in order to make sure that you squeeze the lemon out of the American Express Gold Card. I know a lot of these things can take up a little bit extra work, so if you guys wanna join our newsletter down below, I'm gonna hit you guys with like credit card tips and stuff here and there, but sometimes I'll let y'all know, okay? On the occasion, if I see anything crazy, I'll email you guys so you guys are reminded and you don't miss out on any of these benefits too. If you also wanna go ahead and join our Facebook group, that same link is down below in the description. And like always, if you wanna sign up for any one of the products or a credit card that comes up to your mind, doesn't even have to be the Gold Card, be sure to check out the link down below in the description. Like and subscribe. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.